Greetings. I don't know. Viewers, people who might have played Myst in the past. This is I, Legendary Badass. I guess Motels on the Moon has quietly canceled our plans to do, or rather finish Man of Medan tonight, so I figure stream something. Already had this downloaded. Wanted to do some first impressions. Myst is a game from, I think, 1994, and it had a really captivating box art. It was a PC game that tried to push the envelope in realism. I think it gave you some digitized sprite background stuff. I believe it's a point-and-click puzzle type adventure game. I think it was on several CDs. I didn't have a PC that could play it. I don't think I had a PC with a CD drive until maybe 1996. And that was a 1992 Packard Bell with a CD drive added into it, and it could play Doom. But I don't think it had Doom with sound. Or my version of Doom was the shareware, and it didn't have music. That's for damn sure. But that was about, we played Lynx on it also. That was about all my PC gaming was capable of. Wolfenstein 3D, Return to Castle Wolfenstein 3D ran pretty good. But this was a game that you would find, your dad wants to go to Sears and look in the hardware store. You saw a box of Myst on the PC, and we're like, whoa, what is this? Because box art used to draw your attention back in the day, so I have no idea how this works. I do want to invert the Y-axis, and I have a feeling this is going to be complete ass without use hand cursor. What? Hide vehicle transitions? Haptics enabled? That's vibration, I assume. I display dialogue. Let's do that. Performance mode. Hell, why not? I've got a Series X. I have a feeling this is not going to play well without a mouse and keyboard. I think this is a very recently re-released HD kind of, I'm assuming Polygon 3D rendering, maybe it's Unreal Engine, something like that. Remake of Myst. I'm going to give you some first impressions. That's about all I can promise you for tonight. New game, puzzle randomization. Select your puzzle solution preference. If you're new to Myst, we recommend selecting Classic. Oh, so if you've played, it's 93. Oh, okay. Must have been late 93. So if you have played the game before and you want new puzzles, or you could just keep playing through it and get randomized puzzles, that's a nice touch. I don't know if the original had randomization. It's kind of like a Game Plus type mode feature. No idea what this is about. Just had cool box art of like a figure falling from the sky and onto an island. Maybe that's what we're about to see.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture
stressing me out a little. I'm gonna have to
Still,
squeeze my
questions about whose hands might one day hold my
Adidas
Myst
boost
are
ball.
unsettling to me.
This is what Kanye West puts in his shoes.
I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Okay. There's a book. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but oh. I landed in the sand. I don't think that you had the ability to walk around so much as you go to the next screen in the original game. I think that's how it worked. Can I just hit A, I guess? Look, sensitivity on this is pretty high by default, because you're supposed to be mouse and keyboard. So I'm guessing when the circle has a filled inner circle, then that means you can click on it. I don't think that there are going to be any on-screen enemies in this game. I don't seem to have a jump. Doesn't look like anything does anything. Maybe when I pick up some inventory, we'll have a thing. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a complete dick pain without a mouse and keyboard. I can see that. Hell, that might just... Is that taking me back to where I was? Is there a reason to shut this? Oh my god. No, I may as well leave it open. Not the most amazing graphics game. It says this is optimized Series XS. Yeah, sure it is. I mean, it looks rather last gen by all I can tell. Alright, so I guess we're gonna be pushing a lot of buttons, huh? Is this gonna be a puzzle right here? No? Yes? Okay, well, I went down there and I pushed the button, and oh shit, press down on the left stick and you can run. Oh, you closed anyway on me, did you? If you're watching, feel free to hit the chat here, and, you know, I can give you some stuff. I can send you some of my merch. You like stickers? Huh? I got stickers. I can do stickers. It's about it all anybody would want to watch this for, to be real with you. Okay, so we have a downed ship over this way. Can I swim? Evidently, I'm not supposed to swim right now. What do we got here? Push that up. I think we're going to do something that raises this ship up. That's my guess. Alright, let's run. Now, like this picture right here, like this environment, this was a thing you saw on the box art. So let me guess. You have some puzzle here involving these. You light them in a certain sequence of some kind. And I don't know if I'm doing it right. I'm getting a bit of a vibration in the controller, up in the trigger. And yeah, I'm trying to see if I can charge a battery pack from last gen Xbox One. Really nifty idea by Microsoft to make the back panels on the Xbox One slightly different than the Series XS controller, so that you can't interchange them, and therefore put a back panel and aftermarket battery packs on new controllers. So you think it's compatible, and then you find out it isn't. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I'm just gonna... Alright, we got a Spider-Man, or was that not 8 legs? No, it's not. Maybe it's Amphid Man, an anchor. Was that a rocket ship or a sponge? What was this? An arrow. Okay. Alright, so all these have stayed on. The ship underwater. Is that like we're looking at the model of that? Okay. So something to keep in mind with the old school point and click adventure type games, a lot of them realized that the gameplay or the difficulty, so much of the game was tied in how tough the puzzles were going to be. So in many cases, they wouldn't even tell you there was a puzzle anywhere. And you would see that in King's Quest, you'd see that in the Ripper game about Jack the Ripper. All sorts of stuff. Didn't even make it apparent to you that there was a puzzle. Okay, you're giving me a no. I guess that's it. Did I solve a puzzle or not? Like, that's what we gotta wonder here. Okay, so you want... If all this stuff is lit up, then maybe I can turn this? Is that what you're saying? Yes? Huh? What? What did that do? That switched my view around. I'm hearing things. I don't know what I'm hearing though. Don't much know if we're doing a whole lot in the way of storytelling here. And I'm probably going to have a tough time interacting with anybody. Alright, so we can't go to the library. Oh, so wait. The run is toggled. So that's a toggle run. Now you don't run. Interesting. So you can just kind of leave run on, I guess. We're going to push this again and see if now the library elevator will function. Just heard things happen here. Run is not usually a toggle thing. That's kind of thrown me off. Okay, so this sort of a map. I think I lit up stuff. There's no "you are here." Can we take some books? Hold on. It's not gonna let me go in there. Now that now that I got the page there, can I venture inside? No? Okay. Icon on there almost looks like a chip you'd find on your credit card. What are we... Is this just gonna close the door? Man, it is hard to grab that lever. Alright, what are we looking at over here? That takes you to the library. This takes you to... what? Door outside? Let's charge that up. Alright, so we got these two charged. Can't open them at the same time. Whoa, what the hell? Started trying to talk to me? Sorry, this is XM.
See you.
What?
Bring me pages.
So, feed blue pages to this, feed red pages to this. Hold on, maybe if we stand here we'll get a message. XM Satellite Radio.
Bring me a red page. I can't see.
I'll stand closer.
Need a red page. You must.
Okay, well I guess we'll be finding pages to give to those. What else can we do? I think performance mode is probably going to give you like 120 refresh rate, 120 frames, and you probably need a 120 hertz TV to pull that off, of which I have a, I believe 60 hertz 1080p TV that for the most part looks fine. I don't really have much reason to adjust. All right. A and R, push interact. I can't see at the top of the damn my stream bar. I didn't think this would be an issue. What are we doing? Alright, so when it goes to this view, now all of a sudden the cursor is strictly a right stick thing, which is throwing me off. Can I just light up all these? Maybe there's a number we're supposed to look at between here that we're supposed to get in like the sweet spot of. 69, dude. Alright, well, it didn't like that one right there, did it? Guess I'm a little confused. I don't even know what we're powering up. Alright, try again. See, that row down there gave us issues. Seems like the power is simply not on now. Alright, so I busted this, evidently. Power to ship generators. The power to ship is broke. And the generators are at 100, which might be bad for the generators. Nothing here. Did I bust this? It seems like nothing is giving power to the ship, so I think I busted the ship. What do we got over here? Do I turn this? Alright, so I hold A and give it a turn, and then at some point probably hit a button when you know what time on the clock to put it at. I'm imagining that's if you knew what time, like maybe it's written down somewhere, it says like 3:15, envy me or something like that. Like maybe there'll be a puzzle. I put it on classic so you could probably actually look up the puzzles. If it's randomized, you probably SOL. What do we got here? A tree with clouds? No. No way I could possibly guess what number to... How do we work this? Yeah, that's kind of hard to do with trying to hold A and then work a stick. Yeah, so you're gonna get clues somewhere. Let's see. What am I finagling here? PSI. Can I get that PSI up? I hear something. So maybe this is steam? I don't think that's a tree. Maybe it is, but I don't know. What if we keep going? Come on. Do we see any steam going? Oh, so maybe it is a tree. We're gonna shoot steam around the tree to, I don't know, tell us a clue for a puzzle somewhere. What do we got over here? Let's see, what if we look, can we climb? Do I have hands? Nope. At some point you're going to get all the power working together to power your rocket ship. I think a lot of your... This was a pretty big selling game on PC. But I think a lot of your excitement and stuff is going to be in curiosity rather than gameplay or maybe raw storytelling. But also as sort of a showpiece. Hey, well, it's something we can play on PC with the CD player and yeah, all that. Alright, so I'm a dentist. What year is it? Alright, so move lever. I can't see... I see move letter. Let me look on the Twitch screen and maybe I can make that out in a sec when it pulls up. Move slider with the D-pad and levers are going to be... Okay. So let's see. Getting a little bit of feedback there. I don't much know what we're doing here. I'm assuming we need to go to 93, like 1993 for some reason. Oh, we can't go up that high. Now let's look at 1954. Alright, so slide. No? I don't know what that does. And our ship is dead. Still never looked over here. Man, this is going to be a tough game for anyone to justify to the youth out there. This is no Fortnite. They're not about to add the Golden Girls to Myst. In fact, I don't really think this game has an endearing legacy. Like, there's... I couldn't tell you the name of the people. It's not like anyone talks about Myst so much. It's kind of surprising to see this sort of show up on Game Pass. And the puzzles I'm seeing here are really vague. So maybe we can find a green... I have the... Oh, Christ, I don't want to read that in a stream. Maybe this gives you the climbing the ladder, let us... Color. This will probably give us some clues for how to go about this. Yeah, not going to be exciting read for a stream, I'm about certain. Let's see what else we got here. Do we have any pages we can feed a guy? Okay, so that's essentially page 1. I saw a star pattern when I fired up one of those things. And now I am losing patience. And see, I'm old enough that this should be a game that could kind of appeal to me. Like, okay, power back. Man, this shit's gonna be complicated. If you are wanting to do a run of this for achievements, you're probably best off just looking it up. 1993, you didn't have a great resource online for looking up how to... the cheats for the puzzles. But I kind of feel like if you did cheat, you would cheat yourself out of the reasons to play this game. So here it's actually giving me a keyboard to push. So if I knew where the keyboard was and I wrote this shit down, you know, in some of the cases here, they kind of expect you to have a pen and paper to take some of these notes yourself rather than the character going, oh, what was the combination of that safe? Yeah, it was 54321. 51423. Be kind of good to solve a puzzle, wouldn't it? Yep. Well, I think I got you guys bummed out enough here. Nothing probably changed down here, though the music turned on. Come on, push. Yeah, I broke the shit out of that. Okay. Well, guys, that's Myst. I mean, what can I tell you? The games from a bygone era, in a lot of ways, the further back you go, you find a spot where there is a place in time where maybe you could say Super Mario Brothers perfects the 2D platformer on the first go. I mean, it does so much so good compared to anything that's like a platformer before it. And it's still playable. It maybe the graphics aren't amazing, but it's playable. But when you go and you look at the things that were graphically driven, and the graphics don't keep up with today, then you find that maybe the gameplay wasn't that strong. And maybe there's nothing all that terribly compelling for Myst to draw you in and keep your attention. And this video will probably get 3 views.